Gang, real quick update to my video last week, touching on chronic pain in the back, opioids, Sherman's disease, severe kyphosis, and possible spinal fusion surgery. And I started thinking about all the money that I had spent over the last 6 years on different gadgets to try to help me with my back and my back pain. And I thought to myself, man, if I could save some people hundreds and thousands of dollars on just stupid things that I thought were going to make my back better, like braces to hold your shoulders back, you find out that that's not going to help your pain at all because your spine is already so curved already and you're an adult, you aren't going to get it to go back in the right alignment by wearing a brace all day long. So little things like that are $50 and $100 here, and posture gadgets and yoga mats and all of those type of things. I kind of got it down to 5 or 6 items that I think if you have on hand, they'll get you through those pain points during the day where no matter what type of meds you're on, most of us still suffer through some serious pain on a daily basis. And we have these go-to items that we go to get us through, to the next event or to the next meeting or just to get us through the rest of the day. So I'm going to touch on those real quick and hopefully save you some money. And just a quick update as well on the Butrans patch, which I introduced you all to last week and let you know that I had increased it, or the doctor had increased it by 5 mcgs, and I hadn't noticed an immediate impact, but I will say over the course of a week that I did notice a little difference in the amount of pain that I had over the course of a week, which was nice. I kept thinking that it was all in my head, and then finally I was just going, well, maybe this thing has actually kicked in and is actually working, and it's actually taking a little more of the edge off than the 15 did. Now, don't get me wrong, I still had the days where I'm like, I want to blow my head off, but overall, and this is how I think I have to look at things, and I've been journaling this in my phone, is that I have to look over an entire week-long period and the amount of pain that I had and what was I able to do and not do. And I did notice a difference. Now, that's the good news, and the good news is it's a mild opioid, and I don't think it's going to kill anyone. The bad news is that your body gets accustomed to the amount of medicine that's flowing through the bloodstream over the course of time. Everybody's different, so we don't know how long. So there is no place to go from 20 mcgs on the Butrans patch. So if there comes a day where I'm at the point where I can't take the pain and the amount of it on a weekly basis, I'll be sitting in front of a chronic pain or a pain management doc going, what do we do next? And it'll likely mean something heavier and more intense in the opioid family. And I'd really, really like to not go there. But obviously all of this is in conjunction with considering the spinal fusion surgery. And then again, as I've mentioned, there is no guarantee that you won't be in pain for the rest of your life after spinal fusion. And the more and more that I talk to people that have had it done, very few are pain-free. So big decisions, but this is all about getting information out there to folks that are walking this journey right now or just getting into it. So let me get to the 5 or 6 items that I think you should have on hand and save you a ton of money. Go-to items when it comes to back pain. This one is fairly simple. You've all seen the Icy Hots and all the commercials on TV, but this is one that a chiropractor used on me. It's called Cryoderm. So I bought a bottle of it from her practice, and you can get it on Amazon for a whole lot cheaper than buying it from a chiropractor. And it really does give you relief for a good half hour minimum. So you can get 2 usages out of this in a day, I would say. You don't want to do it any more than that, or you'll absolutely fry a hole in your back. I mean, that's what it feels like if you try to use it too much, because I've tried. But this is cool to have on hand, so I keep one at home in my backpack, at the office. So, excuse me, anytime that I just need a quick, pain relief, I can put some of this on. It's hard for me to do it by myself, so I usually get my 7-year-old daughter to put it on. She gets a kick out of rolling it, on my upper back where I have all the pain. But basic, but inexpensive, and it'll get you a good hour of pain relief in a day. Cold pack, ice packs. These are my bread and butter because I like to numb the pain. Some people like heat. Heat is okay, but I think that cold is better. Ice is better for me. And there are all kinds of different ice packs on the market, and I've tried a bunch of them. I say you go for the best, and I know that these are the best because these are the ones that you'll find in any rehab facility for anybody that's gone through surgery and trying to rehab, and they're using ice and heat therapy for their patients. So I took a picture of what they were using, got online, and ordered these from Cold Pack. You can get these on Amazon as well, or you can get them directly from the factory in Chattanooga. Excuse me. Different sizes. The great things about these is they don't bleed. I mean, literally, this has been laying here for a half hour now. Not one trace of water at all on this mat. So you can lay them on the floor, you can lay them in your bed, you can lay them anywhere and not worry about leaving a big old puddle of water behind. Different sizes as well. And you can lay on these for a good 20, 30 minutes and just freeze the pain. And I love every second of laying on these. Now, that sounds crazy to love laying on an ice pack, but you do when you're in pain. This is a foam roller that I've been using. I know that's kind of funny because I haven't taken it out of the wrapper, but I'm weird because if I ever want to resell things after I've had them for a while, it's always nice to still have the wrapper on them. But this is a nice small one because my pain is so targeted in the upper thoracic portion of my back, and I got the one with the knobbies on it, so I can really just dig in and just try to roll the pain out. It's temporary, but it's something different, and it gets the job done. So I definitely recommend a good foam roller. Again, not expensive. You can find them on Amazon. This is kind of crazy looking here, and I had never really known what it is or was, but it's an acupuncture mat. And believe it or not, you've got these little plastic spiky things all over it that dig into your back. It's like a golf shoe. It's like the bottom of a golf shoe. If you've ever seen a golf shoe that has these type of spikes on the bottom, this you can put behind your neck. It takes some getting used to. At first you feel like, somebody's stabbing you with a bunch of needles, but once you lay on it, it's literally like you're getting a big time acupuncture session done. And what it does to your nerve endings and everything else while you're laying there, it does take the focus off the pain points and the pain areas in your back, and it's less than the cost of one acupuncture session. So I would definitely recommend this, and you can look for that brand right there. And then last but not least, but you see this gymnastics mat that I have all of this laying on, and this is one of those thick gymnastics mats that you saw as a kid that you rolled around on in PE or whatever. And I'm sorry, but a yoga mat just doesn't cut it when you're in back pain and even laying on the carpet. So this is a great investment. You can lay this out in the family room. My daughter loves playing on it too, so that's kind of nice. And you can do your floor exercises as well as lay on your ice pack or your acupuncture mat. And the solid feel and support that you get on your back with a gymnastics mat is just amazing. And it's great because you can sit there and do your floor exercise too and do your stretching and everything else. So that definitely is a wise investment. That'll be the most expensive thing that you get out of all of the little toys here to help you with your back pain, but I highly recommend it. And that is something that you could definitely resell down the road as well if you don't have the pain that you're in any longer. So anyway, those are my items that I hopefully will save you hundreds and thousands of dollars as you go through your chronic pain journey. Any questions at all? Just hit me up in suggestions or down below, and I'd be happy to help you and save you a lot of money and heartache as you walk through your chronic pain journey. Have a great weekend.